Hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, The Athletic puts all 30-plus quarterbacks into tiers. Look. Oh, gosh. You know, and I make sure that I say this sometimes, you know, nothing the media does surprises me. They'll even come up with rules and then say, in this circumstances, I'm not really going to go with the rules, really. You might be wondering what I'm talking about. So they had, I believe it was 5 tiers of quarterbacks. Okay? Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5. And I'm going to read this to you verbatim. So you can't say I'm lying or I'm tripping. The Tier 1 quarterback reads as such. A Tier 1 quarterback can carry his team each week. The team wins because of him. He expertly handles pure passing situations. He has no real holes in his game. This is what the Tier 2 means. A Tier 2 quarterback can carry his team sometimes, but not as consistently. He can handle pure passing situations in doses and or possesses other dimensions that are special enough to elevate him above Tier 3. He has a hole or two in his game. Talking to somebody here. That's the difference between Tier 1 and Tier 2. Now, who's in Tier 1? I'm going to read it off to you. Number 1, Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Joe Burrow. Number 3, Josh Allen. Oh. That's the end of Tier 1, guys. Yes, that is the end of Tier 1. And the beginning of Tier 2 is Lamar Jackson, Matthew Stafford, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, CJ Stroud, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy, Kirk Cousins, Jordan Love. Yes, that all those people are in Tier 2. Now, I'm going to read you some of the quotes for Lamar Jackson. Because this is, bro, after a point, you just got to kind of laugh at this, right? So check this out. It goes, these are some of the quotes. He's a fantastic dual threat guy. He's explosive, he's dangerous, an offensive coach said. This past year, with new Ravens offensive coordinator Todd Monken, I thought he took a big step and became a passer to me. It was so different from the previous years. The line between being a good passer and expertly handling pure pass situations like Baltimore faced trailing Kansas City in the playoffs is what kept Jackson a few votes away from joining Mahomes, Burrow, and Allen in the top group. For some, Jackson transcends the criteria. This is somebody else refuting why would you put him in Tier 2? He said, I just think putting an MVP of this league in Tier 2 is being on some quarterback high horse of what we think it's supposed to look like. Someone else goes on and say he's a 1 with limitations for me. You can win a lot of games with him. When you watched it against Kansas City, he can't pass when he has to. That is still true, but he's still a wonderful football player. Look, he can't pass when he needs to. You see what I'm trying to say? Now, they're blaming passing on the Kansas City game. This is why I don't want to hear no excuses from Raven fans. When they say, oh, we're good enough at wide receiver. See how they get the passes when they have guys that are running wide open? There's a statistic that came out. And even with people knowing Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs scheme people open, there is no other team that gets people more wide open. I believe it's like 15 or more yards of separation than the Kansas City Chiefs. You know this, right? Guys will be running wide open. And I'm not talking about the fourth on the play. Like, oh, he's not in the play right now. He has to do his reads and go all the way back to the fourth option. No. First option, wide open. Second option, wide open. I laugh. Look at Josh Allen's numbers when he stopped going to Stephon Diggs. They're atrocious. They're horrible. They said that he has no holes in his game. Joe Burrow was throwing to 3 number ones. 3. But he has no holes in his game. He's carrying the team week in and week out. When we found out that the offense with him only passed for 5 touchdowns on that Super Bowl run. You see, this is what I'm trying to tell people, man. And now the Kansas City Chiefs game is a noose. This is what I'm trying to tell people, man. It's so annoying. Because it's like, everybody knows it's coaching. But the person that truly gets the noose, the person that truly gets the licks, the person that truly gets all of the hate is Lamar. So now, when he's getting on his teammates, I don't want to hear, he got to be nicer and stuff like that. What? Oh! They don't have to carry what he has to carry. They don't get the hate that he gets. They get the excuses. I heard someone say out loud, a Cincinnati Bengals fan, that the Baltimore Ravens was a super team. Have you no shame? Have you no shame? They said that. And they weren't the only one that said that. I heard 49ers people saying we are the super team. Detroit fans saying we got a super team. Heck, I heard Philly fans saying we got a super team. Oh my God. This man carries more weight than every player, any player, in the entire NFL. He is supposed to, and I want you to understand what you guys are asking of him, because a lot of times it gets skewed, right? Let me break down what you're asking of Lamar Jackson real quick. You're asking him to win despite coaching. Go on. He should just usurp the coaches. Hey, if this ain't working, I ain't listening to you today. I'm doing this my way. He has to usurp the coaches. Usurp the substitutions. Think about what I'm saying, guys. Tell me if I'm lying. He has to mitigate the drops. He has to mitigate the wrong assignments. He has to also be the best rusher while having complete control over the offense. Oh, and somehow remain elusive enough that he doesn't get his head knocked off because his offensive line has been porous for years. Oh. And if he can't do all those things, it's his fault. Make it make sense. Come on, guys. Remember, y'all were the ones that was saying all we needed was Bateman a couple of years ago. How'd that work out? Oh, we can rotate tackles. There's no problem with that. Isn't that what y'all saying right now? Like the foolishness that y'all cope with, bro. They up that nitrate being negative. What? John Harbaugh doesn't get the hate. Even after that, the crappy game plan and stuff that they pulled in that AFC Championship game. John Harbaugh's not getting any of the blame. You like one or two people be like, hey, that's coaching. The Chiefs players came out and said, that's coaching, bro. They could have just ran the ball, bro. Because nobody wins. There has never, I want to repeat this. There has never been a playoff team to win any playoff game and only rush the running back 6 times in the entire game. I want you to understand that. It's never happened. You want Lamar Jackson to make history. It's hilarious to me. Like the mindset, it's like, so what? If he's so nice, he should be able to do it. It's like, it's never been done before. So, your savior, Patrick Mahomes, had that happen. You remember Super Bowl with the Buccaneers? They only rushed the running backs 6 times. You remember he threw, 2 interceptions, 230, 40 yards passing. Like a 61% completion percentage on that. I don't want to hear what Tyreek dropped it in the end zone. We've watched that happen with Lamar. You don't get it now? Your savior with Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce and Andy Reid could not do it. And Patrick Mahomes had prime Tyreek Hill, prime Travis Kelce, prime Andy Reid. And he couldn't do it. You're asking Lamar, without Andy Reid, without Travis Kelce, without Tyreek Hill, to pull it off? And if he doesn't, he's not a great player? Oh. Hey, yo. You're touching all of these fingers this morning. Like, bro, it's blasphemy at this point, bro. It's like, bro, like, yo. You gotta laugh at it, bro. That's the truth. That is literally the truth. But no one wants to address the truth. You just look at one player and say, if you're great, you should be able to win regardless. And you look at the other players and be like, well, they need the help. He doesn't need the help. It's foolish. Absolutely foolish. Everybody in their mama. When Debo, Samuels, A.J. Brown, and I believe it was Metcalf and McLaurin, they were all talking about leaving their teams, joining other teams. The media came out and specifically said, do not let Baltimore get any of these guys. Do not let Lamar Jackson get league teams. That's what they went on. They ranted. Do not let Lamar get any of these guys, please. He will break the league. He will break it. I hope y'all know this. Don't let him get this. We like critiquing him. We like putting him down. We like throwing crap in his face. And honestly, it looks like Raven fans like to do it too. Yeah, there's no way you really want to win and accepting the crap that the front office has been giving us and say, oh yeah, I really want to win. I really want to win. Make it make sense. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with the tiers? Do you believe that they're set where they need to be set? Or do you believe, hey, this is wrong? Like, come on now, man. Stop lying to yourselves. Lamar's been him. He's been playing great. How is it you have the leader in turnovers somehow over him and a guy that's hurt over him? Let me know what you think down in the comment section. All right? Please. But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Before we go any further, I just want to thank everybody for the happy birthdays. Thank you guys so much. Yes, it is my birthday. 36 years old. Yeah, I know I look good for my age, baby. Nah, but thank you for the love. Thank you for the shout outs. It really does mean a lot to me. You know, the Wunderkind Show, we've been building this thing. We're building it the right way, you know, God willing, you know, and pray over it. We work hard at it. We're ascending. So hopefully, you know, we'll get to where we want to be in the next year and a half, 2 years. And yeah, I'll be 2 years older. But thank you guys for all the birthday love and respect. Definitely. You know, I don't drink, so you don't got to worry about me going out there and being all crazy. So, yeah, I'm just going to chill with the family, have some fun. So, once again, thank you guys. I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to understand, this channel's built on nothing but truth and respect. I want y'all to understand that. Please, if you haven't done so already, check out the TheWunderkindShow's Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content, goodness, whenever your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try, let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, even if you want to give out some birthday love, some birthday donations, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, thank you for thank you for watching The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah!